So as I'm doing like the character sheet edits here, so last where you guys left off, you guys found a mimic by accident. It almost ate Ashgrom, who was trying to eat it. Had a little bit of a couple fratricide issues, which were worked out in the end as you guys were shooting each other. And then last I remember is you guys were seriously interested in a necromantic altar, as well as the magic, potentially magic mirror for the vein among. And I think that's where you guys left off, just prior to exiting this prison area and moving on.
Fantastic.
I'm trying to remember, what's the saying about something killing the cat?
Curiosity?
That's it.
Let's be curious.
Well, before we go, I think we should at least take a look at this altar. If Diathanes can pry himself away from the mirror.
Looks like Diathanes is a little busy with that mirror.
I'm gonna. So I've got a couple things haunting me right now. When I was in the last room where we were in the quarters, I felt like an impression. I'm not saying this aloud, but this is what's going through my head. I felt that impression, spiritual impression, like some pieces of me were like missing. So now I'm going to peer into the mirror to see what I see.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception to see what you see. Okay, so as you kind of like look into the mirror, this kind of like shadowy figure appears, and you see these kind of like blue, almost kind of glowing eyes, and they stare back at you, but they don't say anything.
Are they mirroring my emotions? I'm gonna flap a wing or wave.
As you do that, you kind of see the apparition kind of put their hands on their hips and like look at you like, what are you doing?
Oh, like Peter Pan style?
No, kind of like annoyed in the self-checkout aisle, like because you're taking too long.
Let's do something. I'd like to investigate said mirror a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. What are you going to do to investigate it?
I guess I'll look for instructions. Like if there's a plaque or anything.
Should you ask it something, maybe?
Maybe talk to it.
I haven't thought of that yet.
I'm suggesting.
I still think it's an object. Maybe somebody's cap.
So
he's still waving his wings at it.
He's still looking at his own reflection. He can't see past his own reflection to see the figure behind it.
So as you're staring at this mirror, you kind of notice some glowing runes that go all the way around the side of it. And they're in Celestial, so only you can read and understand them. And the runes say, mirror of reflection, look into thee to see thine self. And that's it.
Well, this is a problem, because that doesn't look like me. Hey guys, come here. Check out this mirror.
What are you doing over here?
I read the writing and say, this is in Celestial. Obviously, I can read that. And it says, look into me to see your true self or something. But he doesn't look like me.
So as your friends start to approach, you see different apparitions start to show up. And when Dignus gets into the frame, you see this, like in the back, you see this giant like tentacle-y monster start to appear, and it starts to like slap the other apparitions out of the way, so that it can look straight at Dignus with fire red eyes.
No.
Oh, okay. Calling you out, Dignus. I step aside. I'm gonna step aside.
Is this his deity? Is this your deity, Dignus?
As you start to step aside, the blue-eyed apparition, like you see some sort of combat happen, and the tentacled monster gets thrown off the screen. And again, he is staring at you and kind of gestures with his hand to his mouth. And you interpret it as like, he's like, say something, doofus, to you.
Oh, man.
What a good
That's
suggestion.
a problem with Diathanes, isn't it? He is kind of a doofus.
So you two are just staring at each other right
This
now.
is not the tentacle one. This is the my apparition version, who's kind of just waiting for me to do something.
Yeah,
Because
right now he's kind of
away.
he's kind of pushed all the other apparitions away and is just staring right at you. And you can tell this apparition's a little bit annoyed.
He wants to speak to you.
Yeah. Are you like my buddy here? Are you my guy?
Finally, like, he looks relieved and he's like, I represent your failures.
Oh, that's why you're so small. All right. That's why Dignus has that tentacle ginormous monster. This is beginning to track. Okay. All right.
Hey,
He looks at you, he's like, vanity was always your strongest suit.
Thank you.
Whether or not it's justified is a separate thing altogether.
Thanks. Thank you.
Do you remember what you were sent here to do?
I do remember that. Yes.
So
Yes.
why isn't it done yet?
Because I woke up like 20 minutes ago in a cage.
When you left the heavens, you said you were the greatest thing ever created in the celestial plane, and you took a nappy poo and couldn't complete your quest?
I mean, the nappy was definitely there. I'm not convinced the poo was. But yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. Boss?
I am not your boss.
Dad?
Your father will not speak to you until you complete your quest.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Well, tell him I have it in hand. I've picked up all of these wondrous friends, and we're going to get it done. Right, guys?
Let's do it.
Can
Sure,
we
Angel.
see his apparition as well?
You can see him, but you can't hear him.
Okay.
It's like he's talking telepathically to so you can hear Diathanes like talking, but it's not responding. Like, you just see this apparition standing there. He seems like he's talking to himself, so feel free to mock him.
So Diathanes is like, right, guys? And I'm like, whatever you say, weirdo.
sure, Angel, sure. Let's just get out of here.
As this conversation, this one-sided conversation is happening, am I allowed to boldly drag the mimic onto the altar?
Well, you can, but as this is happening, you kind of see the apparition talking to Diathanes and pointing at the necromantic altar. And to Diathanes, he says, if you want to see the consequences of your failure, step onto the altar.
Oh boy. I think Dignus should not step onto the
All
altar.
right.
I think a tentacle.
Diathanes is he's thinking about it. And he's thinking about all of his failures. All of them. 1, 2, maybe 3. And I guess it might sting a little bit. All the consequences of my failures being. So, sure. Why not? Can he proceed over there?
Yeah, go ahead. You have full control of your tokens, so you can move them.
He is hovering 3 inches, not 2 inches anymore off the ground.
So
And
as
he's
you
Gonna fly to the second one.
So as you step onto the altar, you're kind of pulled onto it. So you're no longer in flight, no matter how hard your wings try to keep you aloft. And the rest of you just see him disappear in a ball of fire. Like, he's just gone. And so Diaphanes, as you are hurtling through all 7 hells, you hear screaming, you see skulls, hellfire, blood and guts everywhere, and you come face to face with Mephistophles, who is the Lord of the 7 hells. And he looks at you and he's like, you talked to the mirror, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I'm still
okay.
traumatized from the 7 hells I just witnessed.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, since you're technically kind of my cousin. Whole thing about fallen angels. That guy's name is Jeff, and he's a jerk, and he likes to screw with people. I trapped him in that mirror like 3,000 years ago, and he just messes with people and gets them to step on the altar. And they come to me, and he sees it as kind of a joke, because they all get sent to me, and like I'm trying to do like demon stuff, and all of a sudden just random dudes just show up and talk about their failures, blah blah blah. And it's kind of annoying, but I kind of respect the game at this point, because I screwed him, he screws me for literally every 5 minutes. There's like 30 of these altars all over the realm, and I really shouldn't have put him in every mirror, so I feel like that's my bad. But
no, it's all right. I knew something was off when he's talking about my failures.
Yeah, he likes to like replicate everybody's like inner demons. He is the demon of self-doubt. He was, like I said, he was kind of a jerk. He made me feel bad about myself because I lost the war against Lathander. But hey, I've got my own kingdom.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's right,
buddy. Scoot, and he like snaps his fingers, and you're teleported back to the altar, and all of your friends, they just see you kind of reappear, but you're covered in fecal matter, because that's like Mephistophles' like final goodbye. And you have like this little scroll in your hand that's in Infernal, and it says, "Smear this on the mirror."
Smear this on the mirror. Cool. First, I look at my party and say, "This isn't mine."
I'm going to back away from you.
The nappy was over, and the poo has really happened.
Yeah. I'm just going to step off the altar and say, who's next?
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I think I've learned enough to not go on the altar. Thank you.
I got a free coupon, y'all. I hold up the scroll.
Can Diaphanes read, what's the language again?
Infernal.
Celestial.
Yeah.
Sorry, Celestial's on the mirror. Infernal's on the scroll.
Yeah, but he can read it because it was given to him by Mephistophles, so he knows what it says, and it just says, "Smear
I also
this
know
on
what
the
it
mirror."
says, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, I'm going to go do that unless you guys want to take a visit to the fun place.
Was there any food down there?
Not really.
Yeah, but it's really crappy.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard pass for me, Angel.
I kind of just hop over to this other part of the room away from the poo smell.
Yeah.
So
this is going to be rough.
So as you're smearing the poo on the mirror, your apparition appears again and is like, gotcha. That's rude, though. That's rude. You're ruining the mirror. I mean, leave some for the next guy. And as you're completing like your artwork of poo, it's he just kind of looks at you, kind of annoyed, and then kind of snaps his fingers, and the mirror cleans itself again, and he cleans you, and he's like, "All right, well played." So you no longer have poo on you, and as you're walking away from the mirror, this little fireball appears next to you, and it's a little pouch. And it's a XOXO Mephistophles is written on it, and inside the pouch is 50 gold pieces.
Oh,
Right.
Oh. Hey, little buddy.
So now, what would you guys like to do?
I immediately
give them the gold. Just before we get any further, I'm like, "Ooh, gold, guys," and toss 10 at each of them.
Nice. What a gentleman.
What an angel.
Thanks. I smell gold. See if it smells like feces. It doesn't. So I put it in my pocket.
Do we modify our own inventory?
Yep.
I pull out my tome and my notes and I write down all the things I've seen him like, don't mess with magic mirrors in future.
Not without wipies.
Yeah.
Don't get in between the demonic forces who like to mess with each other.
Okay, guys, I think it's time for us to get out
All
of
right,
this.
let's get out of here.
I say we try and get out through the other door.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
Oh,
I
hold
got a
on.
free coupon and 50 gold, and y'all are just passing up on this opportunity.
I'm thinking it's a one-time only gift. Besides, I don't know who you were talking to.
Well,
All right. Before we kick down the door, let's think this over, gentlemen.
Well, I would like to listen at the door because I think I remember hearing voices. So before we even try and open it, I'd like to try and listen and see what we hear.
Okay, so go ahead and roll perception.
oh, amazing.
So you don't hear much beyond the door.
Hmm.
So I propose we each use our individual skills to the most advantage. Send the hungry goblin first, followed by some ranged attacks, perhaps? Just a suggestion.
Well, I was thinking we kind of.
I'll go last.
We try to stealthily open the door as quietly as possible.
Isn't that your expertise, Elf?
I'm known to be pretty good at it.
You first.
Happy to give it a try. Maybe somebody should be ready to rush through the door should.
Yeah, so I'll get my bow out.
Uh-oh.
I immediately back up.
I kind of lick the arrowhead to put a little toxic goo on it, and I got it knocked.
Double uh-oh.
And I'm like, all right, Elf, let's see if you can pick this one as easy as you picked the last one.
Okay.
And as he says that, I grab the other lock off this door. Seemed pretty fancy. I'm not paying attention to hardly anything they're doing, but I'd like to take this fancy lock with me if I can.
Well, go ahead and roll strength to see if you can rip it off the cast iron door it's on.
Oh, I'll make some noise, huh?
Feel free to give it a shot.
He was envisioning like a padlock hanging through a.
That's a strength save. Just roll raw strength.
There we go. Thank you.
Mhm.
I like to save better.
That is not enough. You just kind of wiggle the door a little bit, and you're like, "Man, this is hard."
Okay, I give up.
Okay, I'd like to just test the door very quietly to see if it's open or if it's locked.
Well, hang on a second, you guys. So as I'm like peeking through the crack of the door jamb, I can see like a hint of some sort of a swirly whirly in the next room.
So go ahead and roll Arcana to see if you know what that is.
Just click on Arcana, I think.
Oh, okay. So you know that that appears to be a bound portal. So it goes somewhere.
Okay. Hey, you guys, I think there's a portal on the other side of this door.
Might be our way out of here. Who's going to open this door then?
Waiting on the elf.
Like I said, I'd like to try and very quietly test to see if it's locked or not locked.
So as you're testing the door, you notice that it is not locked.
Nice.
Okay, then I'm going to open the door as quietly and stealthily as possible.
Okay, so go ahead and click the door. You should be able to click and open it.
Does that do it?
Yep. You should be able to see right through it.
Okay, this is where. Oh, great.
There we go. Okay, so at this point,
are they looking towards
Master?
So as you open the door, you immediately hear, well, we'll see if you get hit by it. You feel a crossbow bolt go right by your face and impact on the stairwell behind you. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. You are in combat.
All right.
Gotta love that high dex.
Dylan going first. Dang.
Jeez.
Okay, is that everybody? I got
Last
Dignus,
again.
Nobardo. Yep. Okay, so Daphne's is in there. Yep.
Okay, I don't see it.
Yeah, he had a 20. All right,
Oh yeah, I see one.
Dignus, you are up first. What would you like to do?
All right, so I'm still a little gun shy because I had an arrow hit me just a minute ago. And an arrow just whizzed in and hit the stairwell like feet from where I was. So I'm now like, so I see just through my friends here that there's a red Lionite soldier. That's all I can see. And I'm assuming that he's the one, or one of them took a shot. So I'm going to use my mind spike and try and attack that red Lionite soldier. Because I don't want to Eldritch Blast, because I will just evaporate the clothes on the back of, Nobardo and Ukari if I try that. So
Okay, go ahead.
Mind spike.
Okay, so let's see what this should be. A wisdom save, I believe, right?
mm-hmm.
You reach into the mind of one creature you can see within range, must make a wisdom saving throw, or take 3d8 damage. Oosh, ouchie. Okay, wisdom save. These baseline soldiers are not very good at it, so. Oh!
Beautiful fail.
He dies immediately.
Nice.
Pudding pied his brain.
His brain
So
just
you
comes
just
out his
see-
nose. Yeah.
So you just see him "Ah!" and his head just explodes and he falls to the ground.
And I
you
look
just
over my shoulder and I'm like, I'm really sorry about that arrow.
Now the grung is scared.
all right. Anything else you want to do? Movement or
I'm gonna move just a little bit to the behind the wall so that I can't be shot again. So.
okay.
Covered.
All right.
Good.
Daphne's.
Can I scoot a little forward and hold my action?
Yep.
I would like to do that.
Are you going to prepare an action for something or just hold it?
Just hold it.
Ukari, over to you.
All right. So I'm kind of like partially obscured here. So I'm going to just kind of lean on the short frame a little bit
Okay.
so I can get a good eyeball on the second guy. And I believe I still have Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you can
Earlier?
cast it.
Yeah. So I'm going to use that and as well as my Gathered Swarm. And I'll just go for damage. And I'll take a shot at the Red Lion Knight with my short bow.
Okay, so you'll have Hunter's Mark. On which one are you putting the Hunter's Mark? On the spy?
The Red Lion Knight Soldier.
Okay, so we'll put Hunter's Mark on this guy. And then Gathering Swarm as well on the same guy, right? You're using
Yep.
the swarm on him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have a good symbol for that. Do I? Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. So you should be rolling additional damage for the swarm and for Hunter's Mark, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Nice.
18 plus 4. That's enough to hit. So we got 6 piercing just from the arrow. So go ahead and roll. I think it's
the arrow's also poisoned. So
I don't think it'll matter with the 2 damage riders, but go ahead and roll a d6 for Hunter's Mark. Okay, maybe it will matter. Go ahead and roll another d6 for your swarm. Okay. So you hit him for 9 damage. Not bad. Really thought you were going to kill him, though.
I did too. And then he has to save on the poison, I think.
Which I think is a con save, right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I need to know what your save DC is.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
12.
Constitution, yes.
Yeah, DC 12. Okay, so let's see if he saves. He does not save, so he is poisoned.
So I need
So
to
he-
throw a 2d4.
2d4 to see if you kill him outright. You should in this instance. Yeah, he gone.
Nicely
All
done.
right.
Well, nobody shot in the butt.
All right.
Maybe on that one, on the first one, it was a butt shot.
I nod with
And I
approval.
assume you're just going to move out of the doorway.
Get in and come right back in.
All right. Nabardo, over to you.
Okay, I'm assuming the spy has now turned around or was already facing us. I'm
The
not.
spy's the one who shot at you.
Okay, so he knows we're there. Okay, so can I try? So cunning action is a bonus action, but I can do that first, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so let's try that.
So he sees you kind of like get down and try to hide, but he's still staring right at you.
So no good. Okay, this guy's
He's
good.
a spy after all, I suppose.
All right, well, I'm just gonna take a shot with my new crossbow.
Okay.
You have a new crossbow? Where'd you find that?
A +1.
There's a +1 from the mimic.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, you crit failed. So go ahead and roll a fudge die. Okay. So as your arrow kind of slinks off of the crossbow, your crossbow jams. And so the end of the bolt is now stuck in the wire mechanism, so you cannot crank it back easily like it normally would function.
At least the bolt didn't go backwards. I
Yeah.
thought for sure Dingus was going to catch one again.
All right, I have some movement left, right? I'm just gonna hide.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hide back here again until I can fix my crossbow.
Okay. Over to Ashgrim the All-Eater.
We saved one for you.
So,
Let's go.
so I now see Nabardo's folly and his complete error with his new weapon, and trying to save him from embarrassment so that maybe I can get another friend since Diathenes is the only one I currently like.
With
I
friends.
enrage.
Okay.
I enrage, which is just a passive, right, or a bonus action, so I don't need to hit anything for that, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So you'll see a rage modifier underneath your damage.
Okay, yep.
Click
I hit
that to on so that you can symbolize that you're raging.
Okay, so I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to rush him. Also, since I'm raging, might as well invoke my god whore. Not spelled the way you would think, Jordan. It's Hoar, the god of revenge, and I'm going to invoke my barbaric divine fury as well, and I'm going to rush. I wanted to rush all 3, but my initiative sucks. So, going to rush to the side over here, if that'll work.
Good idea.
Long enough? Or
Just barely.
Yeah, you can make it.
got you. Okay, excellent. All right, sweet. So yeah, position myself over the first carcass of the Lion Knight, and I am going to waylay on this guy with reckless abandon.
Okay.
So I'm going to where is that at? I'm going to reckless attack and
Oh, gosh.
divine fury.
Oh.
So I guess we're not looking for any answers from this guy.
We don't really know he's a spy. It doesn't have like, hi, my name is Spy on it.
He's gonna be a
Yeah. Well, I mean, There are no. If you wanted to talk, he wouldn't have shot that arrow at the staircase I was standing on.
Yeah, we would have talked
So-
nicey if he'd start,
Yeah.
Yeah, so let
time
me
for questions are over.
let me take a look at your character sheet here. Make sure all your damage dice are added nice. Yep, you've got Divine Fury, you've got Rage damage. Okay, so when you roll your attack, when the drop down appears for a normal roll, make sure you select advantage. That way, it'll roll twice, and you take the highest of the two.
And I'm rolling off of strength, correct?
Yes,
Or do I hit
your
it?
weapon.
Do I hit-
you roll with
hit
your
my
weapon. Yeah, your weapon is
Oh,
a strength-based weapon. So
All right, so I'm going with my longsword advantage.
Holy moly.
Wowza.
okay. So actually, you're attacking two-handed or one-handed? You attacked with a
That was
one-handed
That
longsword.
was one-handed, yeah.
Okay, so do you want to attack two-handed?
I mean, not if you have to re-roll.
Yeah, I thought I get a disadvantage with the two-hander since I'm small. Or is
No,
that
you're-
not?
No, you're good because we made the assumption in the beginning that your weapon is morphed to you, and you have
Oh,
sufficient
okay, yeah.
strength to wield it. But since you
Oh, what
crit,
is that?
since you crit, we'll take what you got. Let's see here. So crit damage minus 13. So you rolled 1d8, 2 plus 4. It didn't actually compute the crit damage. Let me make sure I got the crit damage correctly.
Sounds
It should
like
be an
math.
additional 1d8. It is math. This is the part where I hate some of the way that it computes math here. So your crit damage should be an additional 1d8,
Especially
I
since
believe.
Chris raged like 5 different ways. It's pretty much, you got to figure out how to put like an exponent on this thing.
I'm very angry. I haven't found any food.
You've eaten like 5 things already.
Yeah. Yeah, like a
Dude,
bucket
that was yesterday. That was in the past.
That feels like a week ago.
Oh, the past.
Thank
fucking
you.
handle.
Thank you. The
You're
angel
fucking
gift.
handle swallowing a little spider.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to get the spider. Everybody rushed out the room so quick. I forgot about it.
You have to hawk it up.
Okay, so yeah, the math actually computed correctly. Your rolls just were not great. Okay, so you drive your longsword like basically straight into this dude's shoulder, and it kind of brushes off of his armor, but you can tell that you like crushed his shoulder, but he is still standing,
All right.
Okay.
and it's his turn.
So,
Oh boy.
So he's not happy with you, who just basically went into a berserker rage and tried to attack him. So he is going to attempt
oh
to...
wait, I'm sorry. I get a. Do I get my nimble escape? Sorry, meant to do that.
Oh, you want to run off? Well, you've already used your bonus action. Is that bonus action for nimble escape or no?
What was the bonus set? Oh, so hot. The rage was the bonus action.
Yes, going into a rage was
never
your
mind. Gotcha.
bonus
All
action.
right. No, we're good then. We're good.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to cunning action hide from you. So let's take a look. Let's see how he does. What's your perception, by the way?
My perception right now, since I'm raged, is based off my strength. So
Okay, so let's see what your passive perception is.
passive perception is 4. If I'm looking at it correctly, am I looking at
Chris is going to
the?
be great at this game. He reads everything and memorizes it immediately.
So he needs to roll a
Oh,
14 or
yes.
better to hide from you.
Whoa, gosh.
Okay, so he's hidden.
So just like that,
He just kind of ninja vanishes right in front of you.
Smoke bomb.
Okay.
And then no, screw it. He's just going to do it the way he likes to do it. So he is going to, and you have no idea where he is. And so he's going to make these at advantage. Ooh, boy.
oh boy.
So 8 plus 9 is 17. So he hits you for 8 and then does an additional sneak attack damage for 9. and you now have a crossbow bolt
On my ring.
in your leg. And he gets a second attack, unfortunately. This one is also at advantage. Or no, actually, he's no longer hidden, so you can see him now, so it's just a normal roll. Oh, dear. Sorry.
But is this all piercing damage?
Yes. So you take about half, right?
Rage halves piercing, slashing, and
Okay. So
Bludgeoning.
8.
halves that damage.
8 plus 9, that was 17. So let me recompute the math. So you should get what? Because 17 is 18 points of damage, so you should get 9 points of damage back. So you have 22.
Mark looks how I feel right now.
And then 11, so minus 6. But he crit you twice in a row. So yeah, he got you pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
You
Thank
know
God.
about your character sheet?
All right. Dignus, you're back. You're up.
Oh boy. So what is that? Like a minute of combat that just happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
All of that was
Seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay.
Yeah.
My meta question is the rest of us behind the door, we just saw a bunch of scuffling. We no longer can see the spy then, right?
No.
Yeah. So like
if
Oh,
if
they
you
can
can-
see everything.
No, if you should have line of sight available to you. So if he is not within your line of sight, you cannot see him.
Okay.
So you saw that, Mark, because I can only see you and Sean right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably saw him get hit. But let me check your sight. Yeah,
Like, you saw the fight.
So
Saw
looking
him
at
crit Chris twice.
looking at Dignus's line of sight, you cannot see him, and you don't really know where he is. But if you roll perception, you might be able to discern from what side the arrows came from, and then guide your movement accordingly.
Okay. So if I roll perception, I can kind of know his general area and act on that.
If you roll well enough.
If I roll well enough. Let me see.
But he's no longer hidden though, right? So if he just comes straight into the room,
Well, that's not my mode of operation here, Chris.
gotcha. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can check where those arrows were coming from here.
Ooh, definitely
You-
not. That's
no.
not a fail.
You actually have trouble understanding where you are right now.
It's like stressed out.
Arrows!
Yeah.
Ah!
You may actually be having a panic attack because an arrow just came so close to you, and then you just saw someone get crushed with 2 arrows, and your PTSD came back.
Saw a head
Now-
explode.
I
So
saw
now you're
jumping
kind of
frogs.
scared.
So
Honestly, Mark, you know what it was? Is that Mark, you used so much mental, like it was so taxing to kill that first lion knight that like your
Okay.
mental acuity is thrown off right now. Yeah, you're discombobulated.
So I'm just gonna take a step back and can I ready an action like Diathanes here?
You can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want ready?
I'm gonna ready a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So just kind of like start to try and get back into my zen here as I'm freaking out.
So just so you guys know how like readied actions work, if you've never had them before. So if you ready an action, you tell me what you're readying and what the trigger is going to be. So, for example, if Dignus says I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast, and if I see a hostile creature, I'm going to fire. Then when that creature moves into his space, I'll ask him if he wants to use his reaction to fire his readied action.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Like, and I held off my action, and it's not like I'm going to get 2 immediate turns because I didn't ready an actual specific action. I'm just going to
Yeah.
get my next turn. So
Yeah,
readying a specific action is important if you want to go like bang bang in the lineup.
Yeah, and that's how you get like a little bit of meta. If you ever heard of the peasant cannon, if you line up a bunch of peasants and have them all ready in action to, since a turn only takes 6 seconds, if you line up like 2,000 peasants in a row and have them all ready in action to throw something, you turn them into a rail gun, because by the time that rock gets cued, it travels like 1,000 miles in 6 seconds and has the speed of the space shuttle re-entering the planet. So you turned a rock into a tungsten god rod, and like I've seen players annihilate Tiamat by just recruiting a village to stand single file along the road to the lair.
Okay, so for meta purposes, I'm readying an action if the spy tries to come into this room and attack us.
Okay.
So,
into the room, or just you see him?
Come through the door that
Okay.
I'm facing. So yeah.
Okay, easy peasy.
He's not coming in that room.
I don't think so, but I'm just like, Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Diathanes.
All right. Since I lost my last turn, essentially, and I see all this go down, I'm a little self-insulted, and I see Dignus pull back, and I'm like, there's one left, charge! And I'm going to rush to Ashgrom, not there, and use bonus action. You have potions being a bonus action, right?
Yes.
In combat,
Okay.
right?
As well as healing word. So can I make one of them my action and use the bonus action for the other? So healing word and potion upon him.
So healing word, I think, is a bonus action spell.
Yes.
So you can technically use your potion as an action. Like, are you just trying to pour it down his throat?
Yeah.
Type thing? Okay. So he has to be willing. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So is Ashgrom willing to lean back and open his mouth while you fly over and pour something?
Are you asking if he's willing to eat something? Because I think we know the answer to that.
That'd be funny if he just ate the bottle, like, so that's how you dispose of it. But okay, so yeah, so you can use your action to do the healing potion, and it's the greater healing potion, right?
The one we got from the previous room, yeah.
Yeah, that's the greater. So
Well,
we'll do that as your regular action, and as your regular action, it will heal for the full amount. That
Real
potion
quick,
does.
does Diathanes have any? Diathanes, as an angel, do you have any like revivify, or right? Do you have any spells like that?
No, well, I'm casting healing word as well as giving you a potion. I'm doing both at the same time.
You're going to be good after this.
So just a meta thing here. So he's only lost like 14 hit points, right?
Yeah, I don't need. Yeah,
You don't need both.
And you probably do not need both. I would choose one.
Well, Diathanes looks at those hit points. He's like 14. He'd be dead. So as far as Diathanes is concerned, he thinks you're on death's like.
well, so then, all right. So in terms of role play, I'm gonna Ashgrim tells Diath, appreciate you coming to my aid. I don't need the potion. Just drop me another heal spell like last time.
Gotcha. Well, I'll start with healing hands. Oh, that's the description. So I got to cast it from here.
So you could roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus, which should be a 2, I believe, at your level.
Should be how many?
Equal to your proficiency bonus. So he should have 2 d4s that he can heal.
2. Okay. I thought you said 8, and I was very confused.
I heard that too, Jordan. I was like, wow.
This is going to work great.
So.
Oh, that gave him a spell slot. Oh, healing word.
So wait.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, so I'll give you that spell slot back, and just roll 2 d4s. Because you're using your healing hands, right? You're not using your spell slot.
Oh, no.
So much better.
Okay, you're an angel, so you roll that at advantage, so roll again.
I like that. That sounds good. Much better.
I'll take it.
Okay, so plus.
All right, so you're telling me to not waste a spell or
Not waste the
not
potion.
waste a potion on you?
Yeah, the potion will heal. If you use it as an action, it's 4d4 plus 4, so that's 20 hit points. So if you were to use that on him, you would have over healed. And he's still in pretty good shape, and he's raging, and he's taking half damage. So from a healing perspective, having played healers before, I wouldn't really worry until they start getting below a third. That's when you start worrying about healing them. Because
Sean is
otherwise,
tracking with you. I'm just deciding whether or not Diathenes is tracking.
oh yeah.
I got
If
you.
he overzealous combat medic away, I mean,
Absolutely.
understand.
But I'll take the opportunity to use the action to cast command instead because I can see this guy now, and I was kind of annoyed that he disappeared for a second. And where are we? Spells.
I should just roleplay that Nobardo's an idiot. Therefore, my real idiocy will be hidden by. I'm just roleplaying.
Strong role play.
So I'm gonna point at him, do the whole thing with the sword and the wings, and be like, "Capitulate!"
Capitulate. Okay, that's a wisdom save.
That's a wisdom save.
Okay, and your spell save DC is what?
Spell save DC 14.
Okay, let's see if he makes it. He does not.
Yes, of course, naturally, of course.
It's subject to.
Naturally. All right, so he surrenders. He just puts his crossbow down and just puts his hands up and just surrenders to you.
Sweet.
So we are out of combat, right?
You guys are out of combat.
Do my buddies know this, or they?
I don't like that.
Well, you can tell them, but
Okay.
Ashgrim can see that.
I can't see you, so I'm like, is everything okay out there?
And unfortunately, because Ashgrim is not attacking anything, his rage ends.
My rage is now wasted. You guys suck.
Well, I'll just verbalize to the others with an air of it worked. Take him alive. We got some questions for this guy.
I guess I'll calm down.
So me being a grung and slavery being something I know a little bit about, I'm like, I got this. And I hop over and I pull out my hemp rope and I tie him up.
Okay.
I think
So
this guy needs to be questioned.
He is restrained.
All right.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do next?
Are we outdoors?
You
If
are
I can't kill him. Ask him about this portal.
looking around. You see that you're inside of a cave of some sort.
Okay.
And this cave does have like some sort of a water system. Looks like an underground river that comes through it.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see any sources of light other than the prison you just came from and the portal.
Okay, so I think we need to question this guy and see what he knows, why we're here.
Go for it.
All right, I'll ask him. I want
So everybody-
to know why we're here. And
So everybody go ahead and roll perception real quick. Okay. Everybody else roll perception. There we go. So Ukari, as you guys are like sitting down to get ready to interrogate this prisoner, you notice that the portal starts to shimmer. And based on your knowledge of magic, you believe someone's probably trying to come through.
Snap.
Okay. Hey, it looks like somebody's about to come through that portal.
Oh, this can't be good.
And
Are you expecting anybody? I asked that spy.
Oh,
oh no.
snap. All right. I think we need to disperse a little bit.
No, hold on. These were Lion Knights versus Dragon Knights, so they may not be our enemy. They may be the enemies of the people we killed. So
they come through the portal, and I, having just tied up the spy, I pull out my knife and I kind of like hold him in front of me, and I just got my knife on the spy's throat and I'm like, back off or he gets it.
And Ashgrim, standing as close to the portal as possible, sees the first Dragon Master Knight come through. And I ask, are you friend or foe?
So what you hear is a booming voice, and he says, "Intruders, you have trespassed against the order. You waste your time with the squabbles of the lions and the dragons. My eyes have been opened. Let me open yours to the futility of your efforts. Die slowly, like those who called themselves nonconformists before you. Like with them, we will repurpose you to make loyal soldiers for the order. It's too bad your transition was interrupted. Shame we have to put you through the agony of death again."
And with that, everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Whoever said he was probably a friend. Nice try.
Diplomacy is always an option.
I tried. Yeah, I tried. You don't have, maybe not every. Not
That was
everything's
the
a fight.
correct way to approach that, I think. It just obviously to no avail.
Great. He goes first, of course.
So now the booming. Now, just so we heard a booming voice, but we have two entities, right? The dragon and the knight.
The knight is riding the wyvern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are dragon masters.
Right. Gotcha. All
Technically,
right.
it's a wyvern. It's not a dragon.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
A saurian. All right. With that, the booming voice letting us know that we are doing things in futility lets me know all I need to know. We are once again. Oh, actually, I'm gonna quickly. Is the spy with us or against us? I turn around and ask the crew.
So as you guys are like distracted by the dragon master that came in, you just kind of hear a little crunch, and then you look down to see the spy basically vomiting on himself. He's taken some poison, and he dies.
Well, I was going to slit his throat anyway, so.
That makes it less edible for you.
Yeah.
Definitely not edible. Well, I guess the spy is definitely not with us in this endeavor.
And I'm like, I see him foaming, and I'm like, ugh, and I just kind of drop him.
So everybody go ahead and roll perception as you're looking at this Dragon Master Knight to see, because you said he's a Dragon Master, right? But do you notice what kind of heraldry he is wearing?
Well,
So you guys all...
Can I bonus action rage first so I can roll perception off of my strength?
Not yet, no.
No?
Not yet.
But we're in combat.
You guys rolled enough, and you see this heraldry
hold
on his chest.
We're doing perception, right?
That's Mark's favorite stuff. Mark, it's your friends.
Are those Mark's peoples?
Yeah.
I just hate Nexonites. But no. It does make Dignus very upset to see the dragon heraldry.
Okay.
Screenshot it. It's in the OneNote.
All right. And with that, Ashgrim, you are up.
So just because of the high perception, we all noticed the heraldry. That's it. Nothing comes from that.
You can. Do you think you know what it is?
I don't. I'm saying, well, Jordan and Lewis had some pretty high rolls. Can they do a history check or something like that? I don't know.
You guys can on your turns, but right now all you notice is that you saw this emblem. And then
gotcha.
I'll have you guys roll history checks to see if you know what it is on your turn.
Okay.
Got you. Well, I am doing what I always do. I'm charging up.
Both off on this turn.
Charging up second.
They go next.
Say it again.
Whatever you do, finish them both off on this turn.
I'm gonna do what?
Go next.
Yeah, I'm going for Rage, Divine Fury, and I am doing a Strength. Is there a way for me to use my primal fury rage to leap at the rider.
Sorry.
As in, you want to jump straight at the rider?
Yeah, is that like how large is this wyvern?
So it's a large creature. So he's about 5 to 10 feet off of the ground on top of this wyvern. You could conceivably just do athletics and try to jump. Are you attempting to like grapple the lion knight off of the wyvern?
I want to basically be on the back and take a swing with my mace at his head.
Okay,
I want to attack.
At the wyvern?
At the rider.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Just athletics to jump up there to see if you make it.
And Mal, I accidentally.
But how do I do? Is my athletics off of my? Because I have strength.
Yeah, it'll be off your strength. Okay. And so you would be rolling your athletics checks at advantage, and I will give Ukari his spell slot back.
I was just trying to read it, and I clicked the wrong thing.
You're good to go.
Nice.
Okay, so you are on top of the wyvern, hanging out.
And I'm taking a
Make sure you swing two-handed this time.
Two-hander.
Yes.
Okay, and you're attacking the rider?
The rider, yes.
Okay. Dang. Okay, that is enough to hit him, for sure, because you crit him. So 15 plus 7, that's 23, right? 23? Yeah.
Nice.
22.
Oh, yeah, you're right, 22. Math in public, it's always great. So yeah, you hit the rider, and you notice that he is generally not perturbed by that hit.
Oh, what the?
I love this.
A big
Is he
hit.
specifically perturbed?
And so I feel like I hit him pretty well, and when I see he returns my the same fervor and adamant stare back at me, I let out a loud cheer. Let's go!
Wyvern for dinner.
All right, for that, I'm gonna give you inspiration because I just love the way that you're role playing this character. There you go. You've got inspiration. So the way inspiration works is you can basically use it whenever you make a roll. You tell me, hey, I don't like that roll. I want to re-roll. And then you can use your inspiration to re-roll that attack dice. And you can do it after you know the results. So if you roll and fail, then I want to use inspiration. Cool. And then you can reuse it. So that even works for me, for my rules, even if you crit fail. So if you see a big red number and you're like, I don't want to crit fail, inspiration, you can re-roll.
Okay, sweet.
All right. So next up is the wyvern, who is not happy to have a second rider on him. So he kind of looks up and back at you, and he's like, all right, two can play at this game. I got you, boo. And he takes a snap at you with his maw. And he, let's see, what's your armor class?
Armor is only 15.
So he gets you. But his attack is not defined. 2d6 plus 4. So let's do 2d6. So 9 points of damage, really 5 because you have immunity to piercing, right? You have resistance.
Yeah, piercing, slashing, bludgeoning.
Yep, so he gets you for 5 there. And then he has a second attack, and he's going to hit you with his tail. So he's going to try to sting you. This is where it could get bad.
He didn't get you.
And he misses. He misses on a stinger. So he's just mad at you. The Dragon Master Knight is up next, and he kind of looks at you and is like, okay, a challenge. And he takes his greatsword off of his back, and then he attacks you.
Oof.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 15.
This is the third crit you've taken in about 4 attacks.
Do you have resistance to slashing?
I do. Yeah, I do. I'd have half.
Yeah.
So minus
I think
This
it's
resistance is
busting a button.
saving your
So
baby.
you have 6 hit points left, and he's got 1 more attack.
Oh, he does. Oh man. All right.
You knew what you were doing when you made 5 characters.
And your armor class is 15, right?
Yeah.
No.
You are hanging on by a thread.
Unconscious.
You've got 1 hit point remaining. He's not unconscious yet, but he is.
You have 1. Okay.
He's got 1
So
hit point remaining.
I dropped my sword. I dropped to a knee. You could have fought me yourself, weakling.
He just kind of laughs at you. Like, I'll be back. All right, Nobardo, you are up.
Okay, I'm assuming Astrom has fallen to the ground. There's no.
I'm on the.
No,
I'm still
he's-
on the back of the thing.
Yeah, he's still holding on the back of it.
All the attacks, he's still holding on.
Yep.
All right, I was going to try and pull you out of there, but I guess not. So I will do a what's it called? Cutting action to hide, so we can get advantage. So stealth, right?
Yep. So Master Knight, you are hidden from the knight, but not from the wyvern. Wyvern still sees you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and take a short bow shot then at the knight.
Okay, at advantage.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that's enough to hit him. 19 points of damage. Okay, you can tell he felt that.
Good. Thought he was going to shrug that off too.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully, I drew his attention away from Ashgrom a little bit.
Diathanines, you are up.
Well, I can still move though, right?
Yes, yeah. You got 30 feet of movement.
Get out of that group. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, I got my little speech prepared then. Let's do this. Because this guy has some answers to what's been haunting me in my inner soul this whole time. So I would like to cast Silvery Barbs on the speaker. That was the Dragon Knight, right? With the super epic voice.
Yep. And Silvery Barbs is a reaction, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's post it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Silvery Barbs is essentially, it's a spell that you can make someone re-roll an attack. So you're basically magically screwing up their attack pattern.
Yeah, so obviously I was seeing him hit my friend Ashgrom, and I didn't have the initiative to respond at that point.
Oh, but okay, so if you wanted to use that during that part, you can use your reaction at any point in time. So
Even prior to my initiative?
yeah, prior to your turn, you can still use a reaction. Yeah, like Silvery Barbs, you can use that to as your reaction to prevent Ashgrom from getting hit.
Credit.
Oh, good to know.
That is good to know.
Gotcha.
We're new. It's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, most of us are.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. It's fine.
Yeah, okay, all right, next time. And then I also see this thing. My speech is longer than 25 words. What? So that's not going to work. Well, then I'm just going to stick with... I'm going to enhance ability on Dignus.
Okay.
So that's this one.
And what ability are you enhancing?
I want him to have the biggest firepower ever.
Elder's Blast?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what, Mark, help me out. What can I do? So you can gain some hit points, which is unfortunate, but you know. I've got full strength, advantage on strength. You want advantage on intelligence, right?
No, it's charisma.
Okay, so
So you would go with Eagle's Splendor. But again, this only gives advantage on checks.
Oh, not attacks.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
You're trying. You're trying, Sean. It's good.
I'm trying. Here, this for you.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, let me see here.
I'm just gonna throw another mushroom at his head. I know how to do that.
Yeah, aiding him, you don't really have a spell that can do that.
It's because you're celestial. I'm infernal. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, then I'm gonna prepare silvery barbs.
you don't have to prepare it. It's a reaction.
Oh man.
So other options that you can do is, you can heal Ashgrom since he's hurting pretty badly. I gave you your spell slot back for enhance ability.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, so you can heal him, and that'll be a bonus action. And I think you have a rapier, so you can just go up and like smack him. I mean, you can fly, so you can just kind of twirl around the wyvern.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. Then I'll healing word and I'll go around.
Hold on a second. I completely forgot. You're a bard.
Mm-hmm.
Bardic inspiration would help Dignus.
Yeah, I don't have that printed out right now. And I got a whole song I have to do for that.
Here. We're ready.
I'm still level, whatever.
Just starts
So
walking.
Ashgrom is getting pummeled, and Anthony just starts singing.
This is why
my character is dying and my only friend wants to break out in song.
this is why no one likes bards, because everyone's in combat.
Oh yeah,
He's singing a ditty.
yeah. All right. Well, here
For a song.
I can do an oration instead of a song with bardic inspiration. We down with that? Then I can do my speech, which is more than 25 words.
He's just doing an air guitar. Bardic inspiration.
Much. We'll get there. I gotta flip my candelabra down. That didn't sound like an electric guitar. All right. Well, cool. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna give him my speech and see how inspired everybody is. Sound good?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So what do I need to click to make bardic inspiration happen?
So you just tell me which creature you're giving inspiration to. They have to be within 60 feet of you, and they get an extra D6 to add to an attack or a check roll.
That will be Dignus for sure. And then I'm gonna be shouting at this Dragon Master Rider guy, and he made mention of the fact that we were lesser because we'd gone through death in some sort of ritual, and he's threatening to do it again. So I'm gonna shout at him. I, Diothenes, demand the return or reparations of the pieces of my perfection, sinfully siphoned from my source. Or else, and I point to all my guys, I, Diothenes and friends, will be the first domino to your disciples' direct and diligent destruction.
Very impressive.
Bravo on the alliteration. Bravo.
I'm inspired.
Incredible.
So what do I gotta roll? Give it back.
Mal, are you talking right now?
No.
Okay.
All right, so that's it, right?
And so who's
Action.
so inspired is going to be Dignus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Burn them up, Fireboy.
Yeah. I think we got a few turns before me, but yes.
All right, Ukari, you are up next.
So I'm not really friends with anybody here, but I do recognize that we're in a bit of a pickle, and my entire basis of being out and away from my tribe is to earn glory for myself so that I can take my rightful place in my tribe. So I recognize this is kind of this is important to maybe be a little bit of a team player in this case, and maybe not shoot anybody in the butt for once.
I am in the back.
I'm gonna move to a more of a flanking position, so I'm not in line-ish with my buddy. And so I'll just move over here, a little hop. And then, do I still have the what's it called?
Hunter's mark?
Hunter's mark?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to take aim with my hunter's mark with my poisoned arrow, but instead of doing the extra damage with my gathered swarm, this gathered swarm hasn't really come out yet, but I just kind of start conjuring, and these bees start coming out of my backpack, and all of a sudden these bees are all over the place, and it's this swarm. It's filling the room. It's all around. And after my turn, the swarm is going to grab Ashgrom and pull him 15 feet to Diathanes for healing.
Okay.
Wait, what? No, I need to attack.
You are almost dead. You have 1 hit point.
He can't heal me. Like I'm still going to be the closest one. I'm going to be They have a higher initiative than all of you.
So are you unwilling to be moved?
If you're unwilling, then you'll have to take a saving throw, but you could just let me pull you out.
Yeah.
Whatever
your call.
Ungrung thing to do.
You can always go running back in.
Yeah, but here's the reason why. Multiple reasons I don't want to get pulled. I can eat my potion as an action, or take a potion as a bonus action, right? Or a regular action.
Yeah, you can
as
do
a
either.
regular action, and then I can hide as a bonus action, right?
Okay, so instead of doing that, then the gathered swarm will push.
Because hold on, real quick, because I'm next, right? Or is
you are next after Dignus?
You're before the.
You will go before the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm the only one before.
I can see the advantage of you staying there.
Yeah, because you moving me is still going to make me the closest one to them, so they're still going to attack me, and I don't get to do anything back.
Right, but I feel like it would be better to separate the dragon from its rider. So I will use my swarm to push the Dragon Knight 15 feet to the left. I will dismount him off of his dragon.
That's what I was trying to. There you go. All right.
Knock him off with my swarm strike.
And so he would get a strength save.
He will have to do a strength save. Yep.
Okay. And what's your spell save DC?
15. Oh no, sorry. Whoops.
My spell save DC. Where do I see that one?
Be on your spells tab at the top.
Oh, got it. 12.
Okay. Ugh, he does not pass.
All right.
So he flies off 15 feet. He's over there now.
Yep. And then the dragon will take a shot from my. I'll shoot the Dragon Master. I'll let Ashgrom deal with the dragon. He's already on his neck. So, well, the Dragon Master.
No, shoot the dragon. Well, no, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the Dragon Master. And I have my poison arrow. I have my bow and the hunter's mark. So I will shoot the short bow.
You miss.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's it.
All right, Dignus, your turn.
I have a question about this setup. The Dragon Master Knight and Yukari have a red dot on the top right corner of their token. What does that mean?
That's the hunter's mark.
Okay.
So it's to symbolize that Wukari is concentrating on hunter's mark, and his target of his hunt is the Dragon Master Knight.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah. Actually, do I get an advantage or anything on that?
For hunter's mark?
Should I have rolled with an advantage?
I don't think so. I don't think you get advantage for hunter's mark. I think it just increases damage. Let me see here. Hunter's mark. Where are you at? Yeah, you deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You have advantage on wisdom, perception,
Survival checks.
perception and survival checks, but that's really it.
Yep, got it. Okay.
Let's see. There's another spell I could be using. Hold on. I don't think it's here on my quick shortcuts. Let me load this up.
It's probably Hex, I think, is what you want to use, which is a damage rider.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's in your tab. It's after Eldritch Invocations. So Hex would be your bonus action. You tell me who you're hexing, and then on your character sheet, make sure that the Hex extra damage rider is turned on.
Okay.
Because you get, I think it's an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would just click on Hex, and it would automatically roll what the damage is, and then your Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
So yeah, here you rolled 5 for your Hex, and that's going to be on the Wyvern, but you have to hit him. So you have to hit him with your Eldritch Blast for the damage rider to apply.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and roll your Eldritch.
Normal roll.
Yep.
Is he close enough?
Oh yeah, he's close enough. Eldritch Blast is like 120 feet.
Oh geez, wow, okay.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is a very long range. It's quite literally one of the most overpowered. Yeah, it's 120 feet. It's an overpowered cantrip, but it's an awesome cantrip. So 11 plus 5, you did hit him. So you got him for 16 points of damage.
And I'm also going to move over here just to get a little farther away from Diathanes, who's speaking all these poetic sayings, and I want to be not too close to Nabardo over there. So I just kind of moved to the side after launching an Eldritch Blast at the Wyvern.
Yeah, so you did hit him, and you can see that you kind of hit him like square in the chest, and he kind of just looks at you and gives you this sly grin, like, nice one. Back to Ashgrim. You're still on top of the Wyvern, by the way.
You guys,
Yeah, and so
the dragon is magic resistant, and the dragon master is physical resistant.
Wait, what now?
You hit the dragon master, and he shrugged it off. Mark hit the dragon with magic, and the dragon shrugged it off. So the dragon is resistant to magic, and the dragon master is resistant to physical. So Mark, you need to be using your magic on the dragon master.
No, because I hit the dragon master.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, they just have a ton of hit points.
Yeah, I did some damage to the dragon.
Is that it? Because I thought you critted the guy, and Mal said he just was like, meh.
It's because he's a dragon rider.
I critted him for 15, and then Lewis hit him for 18.
Oh, okay.
And he felt it because he's now at 30 something damage. So I'm assuming he just has 80 hit points.
Okay.
We just need to do as much damage as possible.
He is orange, so he is getting weaker. The dragon's still green. Okay.
Yeah, no one's attacked the dragon. So my question now is, it'd really be logically silly to try to hide on the back of the dragon, right? Because he would feel that something is on him still.
Maybe he's got a blind spot.
Yeah, he knows you're there.
I'm saying even if I were successfully hide, he would know I was there because of the weight, right? Like generally.
Oh yeah.
And he's very perceptive because I hit from the knight, but not the dragon. So his perception seems pretty up there.
Yeah. All right. Then I want to. Well, then I guess my main action is going to be to take my full potion. So I'm going to make my movement to the other side of him.
But wait, did you say you were going to drink your potion?
Yeah.
So you have an option.
As a bonus action, so you can still attack.
Yeah, you can drink it as a bonus action, in which you will roll to see how much you heal for. As an action, you'll get a full 20 back.
I think I should, I want to hit this guy, but I also want to attempt to hide while I'm raged, because that'll go off of my strength because of primal knowledge.
Yeah, I'll tell you, your options are actually, so meta here, your options are pretty limited, right? So if you bonus action hide and you fail and you attempt to move, the Wyvern's going to get an opportunity attack at you. So with 1 hit point, that's a lot of risk to incur because he could bring you down fairly easily. Whereas drinking a potion will buy you some time. And then if you move, you'll absorb an opportunity attack, but at least you'll have some hit points to absorb the blast with. And I would recommend you probably want to do it as a bonus action because if you don't attack this turn, your rage will end.
Oh, you're gonna keep
Oh, that's
attacking.
right. So,
So bonus action.
bonus action. All right. So I can bonus action first, though, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to bonus action my potion. So what do I do do I click on that and?
I'll take care of it. I got a macro for it.
Oh, okay.
So you healed 17 hit points.
Nice.
You see that little
Is
call
that-
box? I programmed that myself. I feel good about it.
Nice.
Did anything with that potion have to do with an ability check? Is that considered an ability check or saving at all?
No, it's just you're just drinking a potion. You're good to go.
Okay, all right. Just making sure I'm not missing out opportunities to use my luck stone.
Nope, you're good.
All right.
What stone?
Back.
Luck stone, not
Luck
love
stone.
stone.
Oh, because if it's a love stone, nobody wants to see you use that right now.
All right, so I'm back to 18, and basically, if I were to attempt to leave, the dragon has a retaliate against me. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he will have an opportunity attack
Okay.
as you move out of his range.
Well, then no. I'm just gonna attack from here on his back. I'm gonna take a leap and a swing and a stab at the back of his neck while he's looking at his rider in front of him.
There you go.
Okay. Go for it.
And so we're still raged, and we're still on extra damage from Divine Fury.
Okay. So that will hit.
Okay.
No, I don't like either of those. Do I want to use my inspiration?
So you can't use your inspiration to re-roll the damage die. You're kind of stuck with that. You could use the inspiration to re-roll the attack, which is the D20, but not the damage.
Wait, but if you reroll the 20, he would then re-roll for damage again?
No.
No. Yeah, the damage is the only way that he would re-roll damage is if he crit.
What would you re-roll the attack for then?
If you missed. So like in this instance.
All right, but now he wouldn't bother because he hit.
Yeah, he can if he wants to fish for a crit, but he's got a 1 in 20 chance.
Right.
Okay.
And you were attacking the Wyvern, right?
Correct.
-9, so you hit for 9 points of damage. Not too bad. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Let me make sure here. No, don't think there's anything else I can do, so I think I'm good.
All right. So the Wyvern's up next, and he is going to try to buck you off of him now because he's tired of you on his back. So when we have this happen, there's going to be 2 competing strength checks. So he's going to roll a strength check against you rolling a strength save to see if you can stay on from his trying to buck you off.
Well,
So-
he already lost then. Strength, he already lost.
You would think that, but he's a dragon and he's large, and you are small, so he has advantage when he rolls strength checks against you. So I wish you the best of luck staying on him.
All right, here we go. So I'm clicking on strength, right?
Yeah, strength save. And you want to roll a save because you have that +7. That is not enough. So you are going to get yeeted off of the dragon about 10 feet.
You got to-
So he
Oh,
I want to go this way. Is
Now-
that all right?
no, you go which way he sends you. He sent
Oh,
you this
damn.
way.
All right.
You're lucky he didn't go into the portal.
So he sent you this way. He was trying to hit Nabardo with you.
Oh.
Go ahead. So go ahead and roll acrobatics to see if you stick the landing.
But there's a thing. I'm enraged, so my acrobatics should be off of my strength for my primal knowledge, but it's not.
Let's take a look here. Acrobatics should be strength, no matter what. Oh, it's Dex.
That's what Dex.
Oh, yeah, I think that's
Okay.
Dex. I think it's Dex naturally, but because I'm enraged, primal knowledge makes all my saving throws and my ability checks off of strength.
Nice.
So roll strength. No?
I don't see that in primal knowledge. You gain proficiency in one skill of your choice is the only thing that primal knowledge gives you. And rage, you have advantage on strength check and strength saving throws.
Oh,
You gain
when
a
I
bonus
had
to a
that-
damage roll increased. Damage column, you're resistant to bludgeoning. If you are able to cast spells, that doesn't matter. Your rage lasts 1 minute.
in the okay,
Yeah.
so in the D&D player in the player handbook, it said something. It said additional information in there. I was going off of that. Well then, damn. All right.
Let me check here.
So I'm just screwed then.
No, you can roll
You
your.
can roll acrobatics, which is a strength-based save, so you should have a pretty high proficiency in it.
No, acrobatics is Dex.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, so were you reading in the 2024 rules or the 2014 rules?
I
For the
believe it
player's
was
handbook.
2024, but let me see if I can pull up that was on the previous laptop when I took that screenshot. Let's see. Let me find it on here.
Yeah, because I don't see it anywhere. The only thing is if it's a strength saving throw or a strength check, you would have advantage. But I
Okay,
mean,
so
in this aspect, let's say it's just athletics versus acrobatics. Since you are raging, I can spin it that way, and then roll an athletics check at advantage, and that'll count as your advantage for being in a rage.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
athletics. That makes sense. So athletics in the skills window, correct?
Yep. Okay, so you do not stick the landing, and you will
What
take
did I need to? What was my save needed though?
14.
Oh, never mind. Luckstone does not help.
Yeah. So yeah, because it's an involuntary buck, and technically you would be. Arguably, some people would say you'd be at disadvantage because you're reacting to someone throwing you off, but since you're raging, it kind of balances out. But I gave you advantage anyway. So you just take one additional point of bludgeoning damage as you kind of tumble to the ground, and you are also prone. You are face down on the ground.
Perfect.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that was the dragon. There's nothing else I can do. Can I retaliate? I hate this dragon.
Oh wait, that's right. That was the dragon. I get to attack now. Okay, who am I going to kill?
Yeah, that wasn't me. Yeah, exactly.
I vote for the Dragon Master.
Yes.
Yeah,
Saved you for way
I
too
think
long.
I think I know who I'm going for.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. I am going to claw.
My knees
at
like all
you.
retreat within myself. They're like, oh no.
So what's your armor class?
Like 78.
I'm going to go ahead and say that hits for 15.
I'm
ahead and-
armor class 15.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can maintain concentration on your spell. Yeah, that checks out. I'd say you're good.
Okay.
So now
At
this dragon
at
has
least-
poison claws.
At least for now. No, he's concentrating on a spell.
Yeah.
So every time he gets hit, he has to make a check to determine if he can maintain concentration on that spell.
Yeah, but the dragon also made contact with me, so he has to save a poison check.
Oh,
But he
fair
also
enough.
has poison claws now. That's
No.
what I'm-
Oh, nice. Let's see.
Thanks,
He-
Sean.
What's
You've doomed us all, Grung.
what's the save? 12?
Yeah.
Oh, he's poisoned.
So I got to roll 1d6.
Is it 1D or 2D?
2d4.
2D4.
2d4. Okay.
Okay, so he takes 5 points of damage from that. I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's only been hit for nine previously, and now
Yeah.
5 poison.
He's fine. He's fine, but he gets 2 attacks, so he's going to hit you.
He's now poisoned, so now he's got to throw a disadvantage.
He's going to hit you again. Wyverns do not get disadvantage for being
What?
poisoned. Yeah,
Wow.
he's a wyvern.
Why?
He's a wyvern, and he loves you.
Along with every other.
Oh
my God.
Do you have
Only I could
another?
have survived that.
Do you have
Only
another
I
character
could have
sheet?
survived.
This is where Silvery Barbs helps.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah,
Please
I'm gonna
don't use it.
Oh my!
Because if you don't, he dies.
Yeah, we're not gonna. No. Silvery
Please use
Barbs.
I mean,
Wait, let's think about this for a second.
oh my.
For the
We
love of
want
God,
God.
long to survive.
So you're
if you
saying we could get rid of this frog?
if you don't,
What about your quest to help me find myself?
It's
Yeah.
happening. Yeah. All
yeah,
right.
if you don't use it, he dies. He straight dies. He is
Wow.
dead. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Sean, I'm the only one that could have taken that hit and survived. Like, yeah, if you don't do
Okay,
this,
you literally saved his life with that silvery barbs. You literally saved his life because the second attack misses. So
Oh my God!
He's
to
out.
put that in perspective, usually I'm a pretty forgiving GM. Like I'll make you go unconscious the first time, but the fact that he crit you and then did the entirety of your hit point pool when you were fully healed in damage would have instantly killed you. He would have slashed you in half, and
Been eviscerated.
that would have been the end of the grung right then and there. But the silvery barbs, now you know why I love that spell so much, Diathenes.
Wow!
It is a literal lifesaver. You saved his life, so he owes you now.
Wow.
So
A life.
All right.
Diathenes with the
He gets to
literal
use this
thing.
again
I think I
after
still gotta
short
click
rest,
it,
or
There you go.
how many?
Yeah.
How many silvery barbs does he have?
so
I
he's
need-
got.
hold on. What? So what? Someone explain without me reading it. Sean and Jordan, I need this, like, visualize this for us.
He's about to swing down and murder our best dear frog friend. And I said, "Hey, here! Answer my question." And it distracted him just a little bit.
Just enough to clip me on the side instead of squashing me into a gooey,
Oof.
poisonous pulp.
Yeah, he distracted him just enough that he outright missed, and thank goodness he did that. That would have been. I did not want someone to die in a tutorial.
So I kind of look as the paw land, the big maw of the dragon lands next to me, and I look behind me, and I just kind of give Diaphanes a little like nod of acknowledgement. I'm a little hoarse with panic.
I think you landed between two.
I think so.
Yeah. It's
Good thing
total
I'm very
time.
small.
Between fingers.
Yeah. All right. So with that out of the way, like watching all of your guys' faces react to what happened, like that was hilarious. Even I was like, oh crap. But okay. Dragon Master Ray, he's coming after Ashgrim.
Man,
And just so that you're tracking Ashgrim, I think you have 3 turns remaining on your rage because you've got 1 minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute, and I'm in prone, so I'm in disadvantage, but I still rage, so I have resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning still.
Okay. He's still going to hit you though. He's still.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
He gonna get you. He gonna.
Oh,
He
no.
got you. All right. So that's -6.
bro, I think the die that are.
Ron didn't actually plan anything outside of this dungeon. His intention is just to kill us.
It's a
before
one shot,
we-
guys. This is it.
Yeah, this is a one shot. It's a dungeon. That's all.
Yeah, no, I'm taking out this dragon. Like, I cannot wait to go again.
Thank God you're taking half damage on everything.
And
No,
what was your?
what I'm saying. I'm enraged. I'm taking out this dragon master. It will be the last thing I do, but the two of us are killing each other.
All right, Nabardo, over to you.
All right, so Ashram's still prone, right?
I can pick him up with my swarm on my next turn, I think.
And I'm not.
That'd be great, because if someone can get me into a standing upright position, then I won't have to waste my turn.
Now, will you let me use my gathered swarm to like pluck him off the ground and set him vertical instead of moving him?
Yeah, you can. I don't think you'll have to though, because he can. I don't do the whole. If you get up from the prone, you lose your turn. I take away half your movement because I think that's fair. Because you're just standing up.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want him prone right now. I don't want a repeat of Dignus
Yeah,
getting
stay down.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Am I still stealth or no?
No, you're not.
You are
Okay,
not.
so then I have to try my stealth cunning action again because that gives me the advantage. So let's try that.
Yeah, actually, I'm prone right now. Yeah, so you have a perfect shot at him right now.
Yeah, but I want to try and get advantage on that. This is against the Dragon Master Knight, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is not enough to. Or actually, wait. That is enough. That is enough. So
Okay.
you are hidden from him.
All right. So then short bow with advantage.
Yep.
So does being in stealth, it gives me advantage, but does it also have a modifier to the damage or no?
Yeah, the sneak attack. You have the sneak attack damage that gets added
I
to.
need to do that. So that's what I need to do right now, not short bow. Right?
No, you do short bow. It'll do the short bow damage plus the sneak attack
It
damage.
does it all its own?
Yep. It should, as long as the box is checked for sneak attack, it should add that damage rider.
Where do I check that box?
Let's take a look on your
Oh,
character.
it is checked. It is checked already.
Okay, so it should auto roll it.
So I rolled a 25, so 14.
You definitely hit.
Yep.
Oh, there's the sneak. So there's the piercing and then the sneak. That's additional because I was hidden. Got it.
Yep, and that is enough. You see the arrow sail straight into the Dragon Master's throat, and down he goes.
Yes! I mean, it's an elf, but, you know.
All right. Diaphanes, your turn.
Sorry.
Unless you want to move, Nabardo.
I am going to move right behind the Dragon Master Knight. Right here. I don't need to help Ashcrom. I don't know if I have that action. That'll be a bonus action.
No, he'll be able to get up on his own. There's no need.
Yeah.
Wukari probably wants to worry about himself.
Actually, no, I want to move in front of Ashcrom.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
To protect him so he has time to get up and
Operation Meat Shield activated.
Himself.
He's like standing over him, like straddling him.
Although it's funny is because the barbarian is typically supposed to be the meat shield, but he's like a pin cushion right now.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like
the
I mean, yeah, I have a barb from the dragon tail.
He is tenderized beef after this.
Yeah, I have the wyvern took 2 snaps at me, so I have some bite marks on me for sure.
If I wasn't wrong, I'd be doing
Exactly.
squats.
What's the height of this room?
Dip, potato, chip. The height of this room is about 30 to 40 feet.
And the wyvern's about how high? Like how much space do I got above
He's
this
about
guy?
5 to 10 feet.
Okay.
Just a little guy.
Do my best to fly up and above him. Trying to aim to be out of his reach and making a racket and chucking a dagger for my action and healing word for my bonus action on Uarkri.
Wakari.
Okay.
Wakari.
The
Yeah.
frog.
Uh-oh. You offended the grung.
So trying to give him enough health to maybe bounce out of there and then distract the wyvern so that all our ranged guys can shoot some more bullets.
Do you get an advantage from being at height?
Yeah. So go ahead and throw your dagger at advantage.
How am I doing that? I clicked that on my inventory.
On your attack, you'll have dagger in there. Just click dagger, and you'll just not have the dagger until you recover it, because once you throw it, it's going to be in the wyvern. So just click dagger, roll at advantage, and it'll auto roll its damage.
Oof. I like it. That's great.
It's a hit.
Good hit and a crit. So you got him.
And then the healing word.
Okay, go ahead and roll your healing word.
Jordan, get me up if you can.
I'm going to pull you halfway because you're going to have to get...
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to do healing word at level 2.
All right.
Okay, go ahead. So 7, 9 points to heal. And you're healing Wukari, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Feels good. Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Wukari.
He's really trying to make a good impression on me. He saved my life. The healing.
I don't know.
I'm like, okay.
I said the name wrong.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
The angel.
So let's see here. I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop backwards away from this dude.
Okay. And can you hop without incurring an opportunity attack?
I was about to say he's gonna hit you and retaliate.
Never mind then. I will. So the Hunter's Mark will be transferred to the Wyvern now because the Dragon Master is dead?
Yep.
Okay. So I will do Hunter's Mark on the Wyvern. He is... I got my Poisoned Arrow. And for my Gathered Swarm, I will pull Ashgrom 15 feet toward me.
Why would you bring him closer to the Wyvern?
Well, because he's already down, so when he gets up, he's only going to have 15 feet of movement speed left. So that should be enough to get him.
Wait, that doesn't. He moved me in prone position. He can't move me in.
Yeah, he moves you in the state that you're in. So he basically picks you up and then drops you in your state.
Yep. Got you. All right.
Is he doing this with like a stretchy tongue?
No, so my bees go out and they just envelop him and they just pull him over.
I'm surprised he isn't snacking on these bees.
I did a little,
You're gonna be like 20 are missing.
There's one left in that swarm.
I did a little quick swarm reach around.
That's not.
Yeah.
Technical difficulty.
So, are you attacking the Wyvern?
Yes, I am.
So roll one more time because at this range you're at disadvantage because you're right on top of him.
Oh.
With a ranged weapon.
Okay, so I should use my short sword then.
Yeah, that would be safer. Unless you want to incur the risk of an opportunity attack to hop away. But
no, I don't. I have the same damage with the short sword, so I might as well just use that.
Okay. Go for it. 13 plus 4. That is enough. You get him for 5. And then roll your Hunter's Mark, D6, right?
Yep, 1d6 for Hunter's Mark.
So 9. And then
the poison is to save. Does he have to save every time, or is he just...
I think he saves every turn, so we'll get to that one. So let's do -9. And then he should have saved on his turn. So let's do a con.
Poison's on his turn when he attacks, I thought.
Yeah, let's do a con saving throw.
I did it last time, right?
Well, because he attacked, you poisoned him, so he's still under the effects of the poison until his next turn.
Yep.
So yeah, he won't get a save until his next turn.
Okay, so he'll take the poison damage. So I roll the 2d4s.
Okay. No, he already took it.
No, he already took that.
So on the next turn, when it comes around, he'll get a save.
I see.
If he fails the save, he will take the poison damage again.
Okay.
Do you roll what the damage is each time, or it's automatically?
He rolls it. He rolls it every turn. So every time there's like a save versus a condition like that.
I can't keep re-poisoning him for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Dignus, you're up.
All right. Quick question: did Diathenes' inspiration apply on the last Eldritch Blast, or did we gloss over that?
It did not. No.
Okay. I'll probably use it this time, and I don't think I have any more spell slots either because I've cast a few spells now. Is that correct, or do I have any?
Yeah, you were out.
You have the tracker active, so you should be able to see. You have 1 level 2 spell slot remaining.
Oh, level 2.
Yeah. Well, so for a warlock, he only really has spell slots at 1 level. So the higher the levels he goes, all of his spell slots become that level. So he can still cast level 1 spells. It will just be at the level that he has them.
Okay.
And so I think he has 2 level 2 slots. He used 1 to cast Hex. And so basically every time he takes a short rest, his spell slots regenerate. That's one of the glories of being a warlock.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you are also concentrating on hex, and I believe when you kill a creature that's hexed, because I think you hexed the knight, right?
I think I hexed
Or
the
did you-
wyvern because I've only shot at the wyvern, but
Okay, so the wyvern is still hexed. So
okay.
make sure you have your damage rider every time you hit him.
Well, I'll do another Eldritch Blast here. Let's make sure.
At level 2?
Mark, do you have a potion you could toss me?
I could.
Yeah. Sorry.
You already used yours, and you're at like what hit points here?
6.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do an Eldritch Blast, and I'm not sure if I'm. I don't do it at advantage or disadvantage, right? It's just normal roll.
Yeah, it's just normal.
Okay. Do that, and I'm going to. Can I, as a bonus action, toss Ashgrom a potion, or would that not be able to reach him because he's down?
So throwing something is typically an action,
okay.
so you wouldn't be able to. But you missed with your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can't do a mage hand cantrip.
Can you just move far enough to Ashgrom that you could do a handoff of an item as a bonus action?
I'd allow it.
I can measure from where it was. Hold on.
I mean, I'd allow it.
Yes. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. So I just kind of sneak behind the body of the spy, and I stick a potion right in his the outstretched arm of Chris. Yeah, I slap a potion in there and say,
we do a baton toss.
I say, get up, goblin.
All right, so he now has a potion of greater healing that he can use,
which I will be going prone. I'll be standing up, consuming the potion as a bonus action.
Okay, let's take a look how much you get. 12
right.
HP.
Take it.
And I am rushing.
Okay, go for it. Dog
Rushing
pile on the wyvern.
That's right. Dog paw on the wyvern for
Frog pile.
another. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him, in his diminutive stature, runs under the wyvern, who's about 5 feet off of the ground. Takes a mad berserking rage. Usain Bolt goblin rush under him and throws his long sword two-hander up above him to take a stab at the breast at the solar plexus of this wyvern. We're gonna see what we got here.
I should be that guy who's like, so when you do that, you realize that because you're 2 feet tall and your sword is 2 feet tall, you're about 1 foot short.
The grunt is 2 feet tall. I'm 4 feet tall.
You just Ronaldo slide underneath and do nothing, and like.
Yeah, right. And so we wait. Do I have advantage right from rage or no?
I don't think you have advantage. If you reckless attack, you do.
No. I'm just doing divine fury and
so it should just be a normal attack. You do have inspiration, so if you want to roll an advantage, you can use up your inspiration.
Might be worth it because you're only raged for 2 more turns. You probably want to use your inspiration now or do your most damage. You don't want to miss. I didn't need it anyway.
No, he did, because that 8 would have been his original roll.
Oh, the 20 is the reroll. Okay.
Yeah, the 20 is that inspiration point.
Nice.
So you've used your inspiration. Let's see how you do.
Nice.
Oof, that's a good one. So you get him for 19 points.
Jeez, he's
still yellow.
Yes.
I'm feeling this strong, guys. Should we be running out the portal now that he's not blocking it anymore?
No. We gotta take this.
No. Are you kidding me? I want this loot.
Yeah.
There's loot. We're eating dragons.
Second course.
Asking the question.
There's
We are eating dragons tonight.
guys to loot here.
Yes.
Sean gets it.
It's gonna be
We're eating for dinner. Is dinner?
We are eating dragon tonight.
All right.
Okay, so the wyvern's turn. So the wyvern kind of looks up and sees this angel that just kind of like threw a dagger at him, and is like, "I guess you don't understand how long my tail is," and whips his tail. So he does kind of like a booty bump up, and takes a swing at you with his stinger. Oof. Okay, what is your armor class? I'm assuming it's below 22.
It's just a little bit below 22.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Must be 15. Come on. 17.
And you have inspiration, so you can use it on a saving throw.
Yeah.
So I should choose that after I see my first result, right?
See the first result, and then see if you need to redo it.
Hey!
Good.
Nice.
Well done.
Well, you still took half damage, but that's a lot better than 22.
Good news and bad news. Good news, you survived that one. Bad news is he has 2 attacks. So he's going to hit you again with his stinger. Actually, no. He feels like the stinger's done his job. He doesn't know that he didn't poison you, so he thinks he did. So he's going to take a swipe at Ashgrom with his claws, since he just hit him. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to say that hits.
Definitely.
And you're resistant, so you will take
7.
It's still a crit, so you'll take 7.
Thank you for that potion, Mark.
All right. Nubardo, you are up.
All right. I'm still too far away to do. So I am going to hide again, even though it's probably unlikely to succeed.
So I would recommend moving away from him because your short bow has a considerable amount of range.
I am away from him.
Okay.
Further.
No?
I'm going
Further.
Oh.
Yeah.
Outside of movement range.
Check the range and go even further than that.
Yeah, go as like 15
What is
feet
my
that
bow
way.
range?
Meta question. Is the dragon keeping getting 2 turns because he doesn't have to move to attack? If he has to move, does that take him down to one attack?
No, he has multi-attack. He has 2 attacks. This is a boss, so I'm not going to give you some piddly normie.
Just ask him.
I did, and you blew his head up. So. No, typically challenge rating 3 and above, you'll see monsters have multi-attack, and that's to keep them on par with the power curve you guys get at 3 and above.
You guys, if we didn't take these potions off the table, we would have been hosed.
That's
I would have been dead already. Yeah.
That's why
You're lucky I was a kind enough elf to hand them out to everyone.
That's why I put them there. That's why I put the potions there.
Louis, you'd be handing them out right now if you did.
Put the pieces together at this point.
Okay, so my short bow has a what range?
80 and 80.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get away.
So you want to go to like the top corner.
Well, I just for the sake of variety, I was hoping to get closer and eventually use my booming blade, but let's not do that today.
Let Ashgrim take that.
I'll go back here.
I have 2 more turns of of resisted physical damage. Like, we need to keep me alive long enough to take those hits.
Yeah, so just to clarify, 80 feet is the normal range for the bow. The maximum range is 320 feet, but you'll be at disadvantage. That's like the difference between being able to hit a point target and an area target. So,
and that's true for short bow as well as longbow?
Longbow has different range. I think longbow is like 120 normal.
Okay, that's the short bow range? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll for my stealth.
Nice.
Okay, you are hidden.
Awesome. And then I will do my standard short bow attack.
Okay, make sure you have sneak attack.
Yeah, it's checked. It's always checked.
Okay.
Unless I only notice when I succeed. I don't know. I'm assuming it's always checked.
All right, fire it off.
Advantage, right?
Yep.
Nice.
God.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that'll do it. That will do it. All right, so
Man, what would you guys do without no Bardo? Seriously.
I know the best part is your mechanic is so simple: hide and shoot.
It works.
All right, you hit him for 22 points of damage. You can see now that this wyvern is like starting to bleed and is kind of a little slumped over. He is not doing well.
We also, I don't know if the dragon remembered to take his poison saving throw on his turn.
Oh, that's right. What was that? Con save?
Yep. It's
And
12, I think.
just a 12? Doesn't make it. And what is it? 2d4?
2d4.
So it takes 5 extra points of poison damage.
Poison damage. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
By all means.
I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. I'm upset that you reminded us that he was poisoned because I was totally going to tell Mal that Ashgram is going to jump under these gaping wounds and consume some of this Draco blood to see if it would give him some more strength.
You would have gotten poisoned.
You probably just have to make a saving throw.
It's poisoned now, though. Yeah, exactly, Lewis. Yeah, I can't do that.
High Constitution, though.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull back out of range of that tail swipe a little bit.
That's probably a good idea.
Actually, he might get an save on that, won't he?
I can push you
Right.
out of range on my next turn.
Will the dragon retaliate even if he's flying out of not? How does that work? Is that still?
I'd be stepping out of his range.
He can still get him as he's starting to move out of range.
Oh, boy.
But what I would definitely recommend is at this point, there's really nothing to lose. He's hurting.
Yeah.
He's about to die. I would recommend going all in on him to not let him have an opportunity to strike back.
Sounds
Right.
good.
Yeah,
I'm
we all
going-
have our turns, so.
To take my candelabra and flip it around backwards like a snake prong and go for the throat and try to pin him to the ground.
With the candelabra?
Yeah. You know how they got the little
Yeah, this thing is
Four-string.
huge. It's huge. How big is your candelabra? Does it have like a 4-foot?
There it is. Look at it.
I mean, it was the one from the previous room.
Yeah, that's not going to be big enough. You can
Oh,
stab
then-
him with it, but you're not going to be able to pin him like a
Ah.
trident.
Or you can use your actual weapon.
Maybe. Maybe I will use an actual weapon. Okay. Well, then I'll save my candelabra and just have it look glamorous as I swoop down and stab him with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
And I'll use the inspiration on that one.
You don't need to.
Okay.
That
never
hits. You get him for 4 points of damage. Little baby pinprick. I mean, it's a rapier.
He's very proud of that.
Yeah.
You can do
All
no
right.
wrong.
Kari.
All right, we're just going to go all after the damage. So I'll use my short sword. We have the Hunter's Mark. We have the Gathered Swarm. And this time, the bees will come out and they're covering the whole dagger for extra piercing damage.
Okay.
Like all their little stingers sticking out on the blade.
Yeah, they're all aligned.
Oh, it's a little needler.
Yeah, exactly.
A barbed sword. That will hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your damage riders? Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Even if you just rolled a flat 1, the Wyvern is no longer amongst them.
And as the blood comes out of the wound, I just sit there and let it pour over me,
Okay.
basking in the red blood of my fallen enemies.
All right. So you guys are out of combat.
Woohoo!
And
Nicely done.
so everybody go ahead and roll a D100 for me because we're going to determine what the...
How do
Give him a second.
that's a dice?
I think that's the gold we're earning, but I'm not sure. Or experience.
I hope not, because I got a low number.
You did just get 50.
Well, we're all very right. What's the average of this? We throw diaphanies out 50 exactly.
Yeah.
I accidentally went to my loot table in the window I was controlling the game from. So my bad.
Not ideal.
Wait, can I do inspiration on my D100?
No.
Dang it.
Okay, so who rolled the highest? Dignus with the D100. Okay. All right. So let me get to Dungeon Magic Shop treasure generator. Okay.
Nice.
So he is. Wyvern was a CR6. I kind of threw the kitchen sink at you with him.
Yeah,
so
no kidding.
Mark, no kidding.
If Ashcom wasn't enraged and half immune to damage, we would have been wiped.
Yeah, you guys would have been
times over.
You know what was funny though,
So you
Mal,
rolled 55.
Mal, real quick before you jumped on, it was just Mark and I talking for a bit. We didn't realize Lewis was here, so you may have heard this conversation. But Mark was like, he's like, it's a good thing you kind of chose a barbarian. It's in a lot of these campaigns, it's good to have somebody that's pretty tanky. And
Yep.
You would have died 4 times over if you weren't enraged. I'm just saying.
All right, so Mark, since you run the roll, I am going to randomly generate loot the number of times that you roll a d10. So roll a d10 for me.
Oh, baby.
All right.
This sounds fun.
Hey!
Okay.
Good roll.
Great roll.
That's not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's see what you get here.
What's the conversion for our gold pieces to actual cash when this is over?
Depends on the ad revenue.
How much did your sponsors give, and what is the actual cash value?
Oh my goodness.
Free 99. So
There you go.
all right, so on the corpse of the Wyvern, you find this was in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Salt cellar? Master calligraphy.
5% salt cellar. What's a salt cellar?
It's what you already had and trashed for gold after you took that pinch of salt out of it.
Oh,
Man, 100 plat pieces too.
Yep.
Nice.
And a purse.
It's sewn with platinum.
I think they're all are.
There's
Yeah,
five
and
of them.
what you guys can do, what I recommend you guys do, is just take the cash value of all the items that you do not want to keep, and
Right.
just come up with the cash value and then split it.
Yeah, we did
And
last
then,
time.
yeah, because I will just assume that you stopped by a store and you sold all that stuff. If you don't want to hang on to a salt cellar with noble
Right.
imagery,
So now real quick, if it doesn't have a +1 stat on it, is it just like loot to sell? Like would this be the equivalent of like finding something that you would vendor off of a game mob?
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and if it's a weapon, you could even vendor those. If you don't want
Sure,
them,
yeah.
I'll just give you what the price would be if you don't want one of them.
Right, so
Oh, well, sorry. Okay, whatever.
everything here has a gold piece value except for the shield and the crossbow.
Right.
Yeah.
But I guess my question was there is no character development value from these items other than the +1 stuff. So we should essentially sell it, right?
Yeah, when there is character development items, I will call them out so that you know they're there. So,
Got
like
you.
for example, this is what you guys find on the guards, the soldier and the spy that you had their heads explode.
That was fun.
So you do find a note on the spy, and it's a note from someone named the Bold, tasking the spy and a contingent of Red Lion Knights to protect Majesto's workshop. A second note in his pocket provides the names of the Baron's scribes, who you guys now can assume those are the 3 bodies that you found in the prison there. And it's likely that those 3 dudes that you murdered are the ones who kidnapped and probably submitted them to torture. So as you guys are searching like the Wyvern, you notice kind of like a fireball over by the Dragon Master Knight that just kind of appears. And you notice that emblem that you saw on his chest just kind of burned away. It's gone. So that image that you saw for a split second, that's all you remember. So if you have an image of it, you have to delete it. You just have to do it from memory from now on. So you saw it. You have it burned into your memory, so now you can describe it when you see it to someone else. And you also find a note on him that says the following, and I'll post it in the chat for the note taker.
Is the note all we found in the Dragon Master?
Yes.
Okay.
So the note is from the Arch Necromancer.
Got it.
And that's the gist of what it says. And as you guys are doing this, you kind of hear some voices coming from the portal. From what you can hear, it sounds like several men seem to be investigating the portal's other side. And you can hear kind of the following conversation. Our spies say the team was last seen coming in here. They must have gone through this portal. We should probably check the other side. And then you hear another person answer, it is likely that whatever happened to them happened here. Let's wait to see if anyone comes out before we go charging in. This is a rescue mission, not an offensive. And then the portal kind of goes quiet afterwards.
Okay. I have all of the loot written down, and I have the notes copied into my note file. So let's convert that.
My math is 1,091 gold pieces per person.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, my math.
We can verify that outside of recording. So I say if we've looted everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say real quick. Do you have notes on what? Now that I know that the non-stat items are just flavor items. Do you have the denomination of what the rabbit belt was last week? Just so I could add that.
I'm pretty sure it was also 250, if I'm not mistaken.
25 gold.
No, it was much less.
25 gold.
Yeah, it was 25. I have all that.
Okay, thank you. All right,
we can sell that as well if we want to outside of game.
I'm saying, yeah, I could add it to my. I'll just end up selling the belt because I don't have it.
That looks really good on you.
I thought it did too. Thank you.
Especially and if you paired it with the ermine-lined cap, you would be very fancy.
Look, I was thinking about it until Mal just said all this stuff is flavor stuff, and I'm like, at that point, I'd rather just buy some awesome, some stylish gear that has stats on it as
you
well.
Always wear the hat until you need the gold.
So before we consider going in, there's a chance that they'll come eventually through. But do we need to rest? Because a lot of you are. Not me, I have full health, but some of you.
Some of us have full health, yeah.
Some of you.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that the guys outside are here to rescue us, and I think we can, it's a rescue mission, so I think we can get out of here. I don't feel like I'm ever going to rest very well in a dark cave.
I was going to say, I'm not going to rest in a cave that tried to kill us or successfully felt that they killed us.
I say we get out of here.
Unless they're coming to rescue the dragon, the wyvern, and the dragon.
Yeah, the poor wyvern.
Yes.
No, we got this. Diathanes totally wants to go out there. Be like, we don't need rescue.
Let the angel and the elf go first, because the rest of us look a little scary. Just saying.
I'm with the angel.
All right, then let's do it. No,
all right, you guys are going through the portal?
Yeah,
we are.
Apparently so. Someone dragged me over.
Hey,
right. I'd like to make an announcement. I'm gonna say their death was decided when they defied Diathanes and his dominoes.
All right, so as you guys are progressing through the portal, right, you experience a chilling cold and the freezing of being completely taken apart and rebuilt as you emerge from the portal. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, but you seem to have wound up in a stock room of a shop. It seems to have been converted into basically live-in space for what appears to be 4 individuals. And more importantly, you're being stared at by a man and 2 knights who are dressed as Falcon Knights. You guys know this heraldry. You know they are Falcon Knights. They are tense and they look like they're ready for battle, but they don't seem inclined to start anything, so they're not like nefarious. And they seem to be very willing to talk, like they're waiting for you guys to make the first move. You seem to recognize this gentleman, the guy in plain clothes, who's right there. And the name Albrecht comes to your mind with a strong sensation of friend.
Okay.
Albie!
I reach into my pocket. I take out the brick tags from the fallen scribes, kind of wipe the poison goo off of them, and toss them to Albrecht and say, "Here, I think these might be the people you're looking for."
So Albrecht catches them and he looks down at the tags and he's like, I guess you found my scribes. Was there anyone else in there?
Nobody that's worth mentioning.
No one friendly.
Can you?
And do you know how we got there?
No, but can you bear with me for a moment? And he grabs this kind of like magical device and he walks up to Ashgrom and he starts basically like scanning him. And do you guys want to roll to see if you know what that is?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll Arcana.
I have like no Arcana.
Yeah, neither do I.
Well, doesn't matter.
All right, so Nobardo, you know this device to be a kind of like a derivation of a scrying device. It is used to essentially magically track people. And you see it kind of light up on each of you, but not in the way that Albrecht kind of thought it would. He seems to be kind of confused, but also kind of like alerted that something is not right with you. And he scans each of you in turn. He gets kind of the same result. And he starts to talk to you and he says, "Hey, I came here searching for a party of mercenaries that I sent here. The party was named the Maverick Nonconformists." And he kind of looks at Wakari and he notices the little adamantium helm that he has on his hand. And he's like, he wore that. Did you see anyone that fit into that helmet?
Sorry, no. We got out of our cell and this was next to our gear. We didn't see anyone else in there other than foes.
Well, I sent them in there about a week ago and they went missing. And this thing that I'm using on you is a scrying device because I took samples of their hair and skin and blood so that I could track them wherever they went in case something went wrong. The scryer is saying that you are them, but you are not them. What else was in there?
As a magic user, I can explain a little bit. We were in the lair of a wizard you may know as Magisto. There were transference of essence spells, information all over the room. There was a portal to the underworld. There was a mirror. Lots of high-level magical stuff. We all feel a little off. We do not know where we are from, how we got there. We just know who we are. And we managed to escape, killed many in the process. But that's all we know. We know that we may even have died and come back or been transferred. So we don't know everything, but we know that things are messed up.
So while Dignus is explaining this to Albie, I kind of get the sense, Ashram gets the sense that Diathanes is also not really paying attention to that long speech. And he looks over
we're
his
looking at
shoulder,
that bucket of apples.
and he looks over his shoulder at Diathanes. Hey, that guy said we might be these other people. Did I eat people?
I don't think so. I think you'd be a little bigger. You know what? We forgot, though? This big shiny portal? I didn't get any Wyvern. Did you?
Oh,
What?
Rue is the worst. Can I go up?
And I kind of overhear the conversation, and I kind of look at Ashgrom, and I'm like, hold out your hand. And so he kind of like cups his hands, and I take the edge of my cloak, and I just wring some of the Wyvern blood out of my cloak into his hands.
So Albrecht kind of like looks at all this happening. He's like, okay, you guys are weird. However, I think we can help each other. Majesto has done wrong to you. He's done wrong to me. I can try to help you find out who you were and your place in the world now that whatever has happened to you. I propose that we work together, because I think Magisto is probably going to try to kill you.
Fair enough.
Oh, he said he
Based
succeeded
on what we
already.
just saw, I would agree.
Is Magisto bigger than the dragon we just fought?
Yes. If you don't know Magisto personally, you don't ever want to. He rides a ancient dragon into battle. And if you haven't seen one, then I can explain to you what that is.
Yeah.
Do you
let's
want
hear
to?
it. Yes,
Do you want to
please.
know?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Can we
We
just-
bought one. The one back there looked pretty old. I'm only like 2 though, so
Can we have this conversation over dinner?
Actually, yes, we can. I have a place where I can secure you some lodging if you would like to come along.
Yes.
and I kind of feels a little crusty because I've been
Time for
in
a
this
rest.
dungeon for a minute, and so I kind of just see this bath over here, and I just hop, and I jump right in, and I slump back in there, and I start splashing water on myself and like gargling it, squirting water in there, and I'm like, oh, this feels so good.
I apologize for the more savage elements of our party. We have gold to pay if you have rooms to spare.
I will take care of the rooms for you if you would follow me.
Definitely. Thank you.
Is this going to count as my submerged for 1 hour? Because I don't want to sit here if you want by myself.
Yeah, Albrecht kind of looks over to you. He's like, I'm familiar with your kind. There is a bathhouse in the inn that you're going to.
My little grung ear holes perk up, and I'm like, did you say bathhouse? And I leap right up. I'm ready to take me with you, buddy.
And he kind of looks over to you and he says, I will also ensure that they send over the type of water from your ancestral homeland, which will heal you up a little bit better than what you're used to, since the water here is a little bit hard.
I do like softer water. That residual slimy feel that you get, that's what I'm really craving.
So you guys wind up in a room, and Albrecht is here with you. So this place that you're in is called the Tripaway Inn. You're on the top floor. On the bottom floor is the actual bar, the restaurant, and where all the shopkeepers are. So you'll have access to a bunch of shopkeepers and pretty much everyone in the inn on the first floor, which I can take you to kind of right now, just to give you kind of a preview, has side quests for you that you can do at your leisure. So as you can see, there's a bunch of people in here. I think I pulled you over, right? I pulled you over. You should see the inn. All of these people have side quests for you to do if you want something to do that's not along the main storyline. But this is basically the hub of your travels. Outside the inn is a bunch of merchants, including magical item and magical weapon vendors. And you can shop them whenever you want. I'll show you what their inventory is, what the cost is, and you can decide if you want to make any sort of purchases at that point in time or not. But if there are any questions, Albrecht is going to kind of explain to you what information do you want to know from him.
So I kind of say, hey, we were in this dungeon and we fought some pretty boring regular dudes, but there was a dragon tamer on a wyvern, and he had a sigil emblazoned on his chest that burned out after we killed him. And I describe the sigil to him. It's a black dragon with orange flames behind it.
Yellow background.
Looks like it comes from some sort of faction of horribly maligned knights
Mutated and awful.
of celestial origins.
So we've been hearing of a new order of knights sporadically for the last few months. And was the symbol in the shape of like a pentagon?
Yes.
Okay, that's the same thing we've heard with a dragon emblem on it. So we assume that it's somehow affiliated with the Dragon Masters, possibly even Majesto, but we don't have a lot of information on it. Did he say anything specific or have anything on him?
The note?
Yes, he actually, and I take, who has the note?
You do, I think. Unless
So I take the note and I hand him the note from the Arch Necromancer.
Okay. So we've never heard this title before, but this must be like the leader of the order. Did you find anything that was in Draconic or enciphered when you were in the lab?
we have a draconic cipher here. I can read the words, but I don't know the meaning of them.
Don't try to touch the book. It's very angry.
Oh, no, that's a different book. That's my tome.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's mine. This is the one that was the harmless. So
Can I have the book?
you can have the cipher. Yes.
Can I make a perception check on if I trust the guy?
So do an insight check
Yep.
if you want to see if he's lying to you. Okay, go ahead. So you don't detect any sort of deception. The only thing that you really detect is kind of earnestness and truthfulness. So everybody go ahead and roll perception. So Nobardo, what you notice is that it's actually impossible for anyone to lie in this room because Albrecht is trustworthy, but he doesn't know if he can trust you. He casts Zone of Truth on this room. So every time you guys attempt to lie, you will not be able to, and the truth will automatically come out of your mouth.
Okay, does that apply to Albrecht as well?
Yes, he's inside the Zone of Truth, so he literally
trust.
he cannot lie to you.
Okay, good.
So he takes the tome and he kind of opens it up and he looks at it and he starts reading it because you can tell that he can read Draconic, and he's like, "You're correct. This is enciphered, but I have seen this cipher before, and I believe I can crack it. I'll need a few days to break the cipher. In the meantime, I have a job for you if you want to continue working with me."
Let's hear it. What's your offer?
So the nonconformists, after this raid and getting information, we're going to launch a heist on Queen Leonora's manor, the former king's residence. If you would like to do that, I would actually caution you not to do it yet. Let me break this cipher first. So I would take a couple side jobs downstairs first, just to get your feet under you. And then when I break the cipher, I'll come back to you and be able to brief you on the next job at the Lion Manor, which is going to be fair, very dangerous for you.
We've done that before. Yeah, we'll be happy to find more answers, I think.
Yeah, so if you want to, you can head downstairs, and I would recommend not asking anyone if they knew your predecessors. They probably do. I can tell you that there is a kobold downstairs named Dreet Undercobble who has been looking for the nonconformists because they did a job for her before they went into the safe house, and she is looking for someone to do another job. So you might want to start there.
All right,
let's do it. Let's go.
All I care about is my own personal glory. Oops, truth just came out. I mean, let's go, guys. We need some work.
All right. So let's get you downstairs. All right. So your guys should still be there.
Dibs on Tia.
Yeah, I already knew. I knew it. As soon as I saw.
As soon as I saw, I was like, I already knew where you going.
Never mind. Dibs on Kira.
How are we doing?
That's what I thought you were going to first.
All right. So he gave you a name, Dreet Undercobble. So you should see the names of everyone here. Dreet, if you ask around, they'll tell you that Dreet is the kobold bard who is up on the stage singing terribly.
Okay.
There it is.
Do we have time to do whatever this little bit is we're gonna do?
No, he has 10 minutes. No.
Yeah, I would say this is probably a good place to close for the day, and then you guys can start the side quest the next time you come back.
Can we get a long rest out of the way now so that we'll have to do it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and click the long rest button on your character sheets, and everything should reset. Yeah, with that, I think this is a good place to end.
Yeah.
And you guys can decide who you want to talk to, how you want to proceed for the next session. Albrecht already gave you kind of like your lead, is that you probably want to talk to Dreet, who's looking for someone for work. And word around the pub is that Sierne also has a job for somebody, which is the sentient magic battle axe that hovers over the fire pit.
Those are the only two with quests right now?
Everyone else has a quest, but they kind of look at you as like too weak to handle it.
Understood. Okay.
I say we focus on Dreet first, guys.
So my backstory, I hate cobbles, so I'm not going over that. I do. That's why I asked Mark after I realized he was lizard. Do you remember that, Mark? A couple weeks ago, I was like, "Hey, what kind of lizard folk are you?" Because I was like, "Man, we're gonna have problems."
Yeah, different lizard, but unfortunately,
He's an undercobble. So is he like a lesser cobble?
Undercobble is just a tribe last name. So you have the overcobbles, which are the good ones, and then the undercobbles are the pariahs.
Oh, that should be the ones you like.
There are no good ones.
Just like elves.
It seems we're a group of pariahs. So.
Alrighty, gonna end recording here. So we're good to go.
Thank you, Mal.